Hi, this is the judging information video for Impromptu Speech. First of all, make sure you check in at the front desk and you get your room assignment and then head to your room and your performers will bring you their ballots unless it is finals, and then you'll get them from me or from another judge or somewhere, but we'll provide them for you. Sorry, messing with my hair. Um, little info on what they need. The room set up. They need a decent amount of space, a 10 by 10 square, 7 by 7, somewhere in there, because they will be able to walk around while they give their speech. And in fact, they should. They should use the speaker's triangle, their speaker's diamond, and casually and naturally move a little bit as they speak. And the general rule of thumb is like move with every paragraph. They shouldn't feel like they're pacing. It should just feel natural. But think TED Talk people, the way they walk is what you're looking for. They are given a theme of some kind. So it's like abstract words or a idiom or an event in history or a famous person. And they have 5 minutes to kind of put together a speech. And the speech doesn't necessarily have to be completely about that thing that they drew, but it has to relate to it somehow. And it should have a strong introduction with some kind of hook. It should have a good conclusion that reiterates their points, and then it should have obvious points. Three, if they can do it, would be great. And then it just should have good logical flow. It should be interesting. Their time should be nice, their pacing, their diction should be nice and clear, their volume should be good. Um, the good ones include a little personal stories or something that draws you in. I think you'll understand the content pretty good. Um, you cannot time them unless a timer is present, which will probably only be in finals. So you as the judge cannot serve as a timer. You can say you didn't develop this enough or whatever, but you can't say this was only 30-second long. You can't put a time actual on it. Um, and that's kind of the basics of how you can judge on that. What you should do while you're judging, whatever it is, be the same, be consistent. If you're going to do a lot of writing, do that with everybody and just look up every so often and watch what they're doing. If you're going to be stone faced, do that. If you're going to be responsive and smile and shake your head and whatever, do that, but just be the same for everybody. Then when you rank, you have to rank everybody differently. So you cannot have any ties in the ranking. So your best is first. Your worst is whatever the number of people were in your room. So if you had 5 in your room, your worst is 5. If you had 7, your worst is 7. And I will try to make sure you know ahead of time how many you're going to have in your room. First round could be a little difficult just because we have a lot of drops, but from then on out, I'll try to let you know. Then quality points is a little different. It goes from 25 down to 0. 25 usually is your best, but if you really didn't feel like it was that good, if it wasn't, you thought it could be better, bring it down just a little bit. Maybe your top's 24, maybe your top's at 23. If your top two are great, they can have the same quality point score. They could both be 25s if they're both fabulous. But what you cannot do is give, if the lower ranking performer cannot have a higher quality points than somebody that ranked above them. So the quality points have to go in order. So you can go 25, 25, and then third place can be 23, and then fourth place can be 21, and fifth place can be 21. You can have them tied. Sixth place is 20. They have to work their way down. Okay. But there can be ties in quality points, and quality points matter when it comes to tiebreakers as far as who gets into finals. So they are important. So do think a little bit about how you're giving your quality points. Make sure when you're done that you sign your ballots, that you make sure the round is correct and the room number is correct, and then take them back to the judge's check-in table in the lobby and make sure that student checks them off for you that they're correct before you go to your next round. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.